Hello, everyone. Sarah Barker with the Connect Our Elders Empowering Aging podcast. I'm so excited to be back with you again today, 2 days in a row. I'm loving it. I have with me today as my guest, Nevena Matic, and she is with Home Instead in the Chicago area, but she'll get into the more specifics of the areas where she's serving elders in the community. Nevena, thank you so much for being my guest today.
Well, thank you. First of all, I want to thank you for the opportunity to, having me on this. I really appreciate it and having a chance to introduce what we do as an organization is a big deal too.
I'm excited, and I'm sure the audience is too. So, without further ado, what exactly? So, you're with Home Instead. What is your specific role with Home Instead?
So I'm an intake and care planning manager,
Mm-hmm.
and I meet with the families. I help families develop a care plan.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go to families' homes, wherever their home is. I will ask them questions, and based on that, we're going to develop a care plan that works best for them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also going to help them find a match that works best for them.
Right. It's a customized matchmaking solution,
Correct.
really taking into consideration what the physical care needs are, but also, different personalities as well. Some people get into the senior care industry, the elder care industry, because that's what they started doing after college, right?
Right.
They decided to be in this. And then there's other people like me and like you, where we sort of fall into it. So let's share with the audience your journey. How did you come to find Home Instead? And what are your thoughts now that you've been in the industry for this period of time? Why are you choosing to stay and help elders?
So this was new to me. As you know, I worked for big Fortune 500 companies. I was selling telecommunication products and services. And I was also selling software. So I worked with public sector, government, cities, villages, municipalities. And when I was younger, the drive that I had changed after having kids.
Mm-hmm.
So when I became a mom, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something that is meaningful, more rewarding, and something that would make me feel proud.
I
You
love
know,
that.
and yeah, so I wanted to combine my sales experience and with something that I had discovered a long time ago while I was studying psychology, and that was my passion for helping others.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Um, that decision was the beginning of my new chapter, and so far I have been extremely happy with that decision.
I know. And I have the great fortune to meet with you weekly. And it's been really inspiring to see your growth and to even, one, learn more about the industry and how you go about developing relationships with certain people to get the opportunity to serve elders, but also your passion and seeing
Mhm.
the impact that you have on elders and their family members, right, through the delivery of the services. So let's talk about Home Instead. So you went on this new journey, searching for something that was going to feel more fulfilling for you in the work that you do. So you found Home Instead. What exactly is Home Instead?
I can talk about my location. We are privately owned and we're based in Illinois. We have a huge presence in the northern Chicago suburbs where Mike and Jackie Mellinger have been in business since May of 2001.
Wow.
And you know that we are, a referral based business.
Mhm.
So if they weren't doing well, if they wouldn't be here today, I wouldn't be
They
here.
have such a great reputation. I've been in
They
the industry
do.
for a long time, and everyone just sings their praises and always is talking about what wonderful people they are.
Yeah. So, my home instead, we have such a wonderful leadership and the team that really cares about their employees, their clients. It's not about numbers. It's about making families happy. It's finding the right match for the family. It's meeting their needs. Uh, looking for their solution, helping seniors with their problems. It doesn't just have to be home care related.
Exactly. So while Home Instead is a non-medical home care company, right? Which, to make sure the audience understands what we're saying,
Yeah.
it's a caregiving agency, right? You're putting caregivers in wherever the person's home is, which is a residential home, or it could be some sort of senior living environment, right? But there's so much more to that, which is, okay, what other resources do they need? And I love that your office supports you guys taking the time to uncover that, right? And to be able to make those introductions to other resources.
And like you said, Sarah, so we provide non-medical home caregiving services. It goes anywhere from personal care, medication reminders, transportation, companionship, household chores such as cleaning the home and meal preparation as well.
So what are some signs? Oftentimes what happens is that somebody should have been receiving this extra support through caregiving services, but the family members, usually the adult children, are thinking everything is okay, it's not that bad. Or maybe it's a husband and wife couple and the wife's like, I can handle this. But then there's this thing called family caregiver burnout, right?
Right.
So what are some indications that perhaps they should be proactive and reach out to you and say, I don't know if I need it right now. Maybe they do, maybe they don't, but they're starting to get educated on you as a resource. But what are some indications that they should start exploring home care?
So if the family is finding that the loved ones need more assistance in day-to-day tasks, and like you said, there are families that experience the burnout. And there are families that are not spending enough time with their significant others and children. They're being neglected. And it's also interfering with their work schedule. Also, if someone is recovering from a fall or a procedure and needs an extra set of hands, we're there. And we also provide care to people on an ongoing basis. And, a lot of people say, but I don't want you to take away my independence. And I cannot emphasize enough on that. We're not taking your independence away. And we want the daughter to be your daughter, the son to be the son, to spend quality time with you. We want, we allow clients to maintain their independence, and we want the children to have a peace of mind.
We do. That was so well said, Nevena, which makes me so proud of you. So well said. So I've said for years, home care is not about taking independence away. It's about helping to facilitate an ongoing independence and preserving these relationships between family members, right? So outsource the care piece, right? So you can be the son or daughter or the spouse that you want to be. We have a comment. We had a comment from a Facebook user, I'm not sure who, that said, kudos, Nevena. And then also Camp Shaw on LinkedIn, who's viewing, said that he's dealing with that right now. So Camp, if that's the case, you are more than welcome to reach out to Nevena or myself. And even if you're not in the area that she serves, there is a wide network of Home Instead locations across the United States. We can definitely get you some assistance. So thank you for tuning in. 100%. Again, Nevena, so well said how you've described that and what you guys actually do. So what about the geographic area that you guys cover?
So we cover all over. My specific territory is Niles, Park Ridge, Des Plaines, Morton Grove, Harwood Heights, Norridge, Rosamond. And just like you said, even if they're not in Illinois, they can call us and we'll connect them with the right office.
And you guys have been very seamless, because I've I've been privy to that, like where you guys have such tight communication that even if you have to connect a family to another office, there's not a delay.
Not at all.
And because families, when they're in this situation, again, because usually it's not a proactive approach they're taking, which, by the way, is why the Empowering Aging podcast exists. We believe in providing proactive education to the community so you can start understanding the options, exploring, right? And prepare in advance so that way you're not having to make these tough decisions in crisis mode. Okay, so those geographic areas, thank you for sharing that. And I'll be sure to list those out when I repost this. What are good professionals for you? Because what we know, this isn't Nevena doing this alone, right?
No.
What sorts of professionals do you connect with, or do you need to be connected with, so that way you can collaborate and help them with their patients or their clients, and vice versa?
Case managers, social workers from hospitals, resident and social director from senior living facilities. We work with wealth managers. We work with estate planning attorneys. And that is just a list of the few that we work professionals that we work with on a daily basis.
Yes. And I mean, here's the thing with these types of services. Anybody could actually send a client to you, right? Because we all have parents, we all have grandparents, we all have friends, right, who have these people in need. There are those key other professionals, right, where they're dealing on a regular basis with people in need. So I would encourage the audience, if you are yourself, or if you know these case managers at hospitals, social workers, right? People at skilled nursing facilities, social workers, directors of nursing, resident services directors at these senior living communities, the legal financial people, estate and trust attorneys, wealth managers, CPAs, right? Private fiduciaries, corporate trust officers, all these people.
Your doctors, yep.
Yep, concierge doctors. Yeah. So if you're listening, or if you listen to this recording and you know people in the areas that she mentioned, right? Please, I welcome you to get her connected to those people so she can go on serving more and more elders in her community. Nevena, how can people get in contact with you if they want to learn more about you and the services, or they want to make an introduction for you?
They can contact me directly via phone, text, email, even LinkedIn. And they can even, I'm pretty responsive. Mm-hmm. So, and I think you can attest to that, Sarah, in the past, I try to respond quickly. And if I'm not responding, I'm either in a consultation or on another phone call. But I try to respond the same day.
You are very responsive. I can attest to that. Camp Shaw said, I didn't realize Nevena was with Home Instead as well. I will be reaching out soon with questions. So sounds like he's with Home Instead too. So some collaboration can happen. I love that. So when you say that they can reach out to you via email and then via telephone, what is the best email address and the best telephone number?
So it's Nevena, Nevena, .Popovic at Popovic at homeinstead.com. And my phone number is 773-502-9735.
Wonderful. I'm so happy you were my guest today, and I have loved seeing your growth. For the audience, I welcome you to, with me, wrap around Nevena, and let's really elevate her and get her connected to more people so that way she can continue to share this passion she has for serving elders and also adults with disabilities in the geographic territory that she serves. I really appreciate you tuning in today. If you have any questions, reach out to Nevena or reach out to myself. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Thank you, Nevena.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you.